My girlfriend's granddad passed away a couple of months ago. Her grandma is old and has been slowly losing her short-term memory. Needless to say, she was extremely torn up about losing her husband of 60 years. To make matters worse, every morning when she wakes up, she forgets he's dead. She makes him breakfast and takes it into the study. Doesn't find him there, so walks into every room in the house looking for him. Calls up one of her kids to ask where he is. They tell her what happened, and she spends the rest of her day crying like he just died that day. Over time, the family realized that the daily cycle of grief was taking an immense toll on both grandma and everyone around her. They decided to consult a compassionate geriatric specialist, who suggested a different approach. Instead of reminding her each morning that her husband had passed, they gently redirected her focus. One day, when grandma woke up and began preparing breakfast, her granddaughter, your girlfriend, joined her in the kitchen. She smiled warmly and said, "Grandma, let's take this breakfast outside today. The garden is so beautiful in the morning light." Grandma, though a little confused, agreed. They sat together on the porch, eating and watching the birds. Your girlfriend began sharing stories about her granddad, funny memories, his favorite songs, and the little quirks that made him so loved. Grandma listened, her eyes softening as the stories brought a sense of comfort. The next morning, when Grandma again asked where her husband was, your girlfriend gently said, "He's not here right now, but let's do something he would have loved." They spent the day looking through old photo albums, listening to his favorite music, and even baking his favorite pie. Slowly, Grandma began to associate the mornings with warmth and connection rather than loss. Though her memory didn't improve, the family found ways to fill her days with love and joy. They created a new routine: morning walks, afternoon tea, and evenings filled with laughter and stories. Grandma still had moments of sadness, but they were no longer the overwhelming, daily heartbreak they once were. Instead, she found solace in the presence of her family and the enduring love she shared with her husband, even if she couldn't always remember he was gone. In time, the family realized that while they couldn't change her memory, they could change how they responded to it. And in doing so, they gave her, and themselves, a sense of peace amidst the pain.